It's okay. What'd you do? Did you spill? Yeah? You spilled your food? Okay, let's get it all topped off. One there, and one here. You gonna get to it before Hunter? Yeah, and I'll leave a little in the can and put the can over there. Okay? This is Miles, one of the 3 orange barn cats. Okay, you good? You gonna be able to entertain them? Some of them are new. They came from the Arms family. They have cats too. Okay, you're gonna eat out of there now. Oh, silly cat. Okay, Winnie. What do you guys think? Rats in the bucket. Come on. So I ordered new bins. I found them. They should be here Friday, I think. And that's for all the simple stuff. I'm gonna work on that project once those show up. I'll convert all that over and it should come out pretty good. Have you named them yet? No. Okay, good. There's 2 boys, 1 girl. I mean, because that'd be just more names I'd have to remember. You know, instead of just hi chickens. Hi chickens is easy. Hello. And so I'm not wrong, and the new people from Arms family don't pick on me early. They'll pick on me eventually, just not early.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so easy.
It is easy. What kind are these?
Buff Orpingtons.
Got it. What color eggs do they lay?
Like a light brown.
Light brown. Got it.
Yeah.
Can you guys start laying right now? You're freeloaders. Well, 2 of you. The other 2 will never lay eggs.
Well, yeah, that'd be weird.
That'd be weird, right, Rooster? Rooster 1, Rooster 2?
Well, the village has named them.
Oh, they have?
Well, I think Big Red or something like that.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, the community sometimes names some things that we don't name. They name like the hay feeder and like even
They used to do that.
yeah, even items in the barn get named.
Right, like their bowl that looked like a peppermint patty.
Yep.
Peppermint patty.
Yep.
We auctioned that, didn't we?
I think we did, yes. I think we did. Yeah, so it's not egg laying time for these guys yet. How old are they?
And why are they not laying eggs if they're old enough then, Dad?
Because there's not enough sunlight, Mom.
Oh, look at you actually learning something.
So smart.
It's only been 12 years.
Hey.
Actually, it's been longer. It's been
Chickens? It's
15 years for chickens.
Yeah, it's been a long time for chickens. Long time. Chickens is where it all starts, guys. If you don't own a farm, chickens are the gateway animals. We started with about 20, and then it moved on from 20 chickens to 4 goats. Actually, wait a second. I might have gotten that wrong. Let me go back. Give me a second. We're going to fact check. This is like the news. Mom, we have to fact check me. It's like the news. I need to be fact checked. How many goats did we start with the first purchase?
How do you not know this?
4?
Yes.
Okay, I was right. So I was right. It was either 4 or... Oh gosh, no, don't test me. Okay, the first 4 goats ever were Charlotte.
I gotta go.
Gotta go. Is that a phone call?
Gotta call.
Got a call. Okay, she's gotta go. I don't know what that's all about. I'm gonna pause for a minute. Okay, while you're waiting for that call back, was it Sadie, Charlotte, Wendy, and Lucy?
Yes.
Oh, wow, I got it right. Wendy was the one. It was actually, I almost called her Winston. All right, you wait for that call. Yeah. I will go, I'll let you know if this phone rings too. Yeah, that's our, yeah, go ahead, just call them back. Say, hey, someone tried to call me. Dog vet stuff. We were working on our 2 Frenchies, getting bred and all that stuff if you haven't been around. That is our pig pen. For the new people, that's our pig pen. No pigs right now. And we sometimes can use it for birds too. So we raise out meat birds sometimes in here, chickens. That's why we added this layer of fence. The little squares, big squares. Big squares holding the pigs. The little squares holding the chickens. So it's dual purpose. We could raise turkeys in here. We could raise chicken. You got to raise the little chickens in the garage first and get them big enough so they're safe in here. And then you can switch it. So it's a dual purpose building. And then it can be used for chickens. You could technically set it up as a duck thing. You could set it up as a turkeys, any type of bird if you want. It's got water. We can run electricity to it with that brown wire you see up there, so you could put in heat lamps. We could even use it if we wanted to. Where was I going with that? No, pigs and birds. That's really it. I don't know if I would do anything else in there. It's too small. I mean, you could technically use that for goats if you wanted to, but you'd have to find a way. It'd have to be 2 or 3 little goats. And then you'd have to find a way for them to be able to come out and get a little bit of a field. But I mean, you could. Because this is our original barn, how we all started with those first 4. And you can go back on our YouTube channel. We have over 1,000 videos. We actually have well over 1,000 on this channel. And then also some on our live channel. But the red barn here is where we all started with the original 4 goats. Let me put you down for a minute. You can watch. This is Mufasa. Mufasa is our Nigerian dwarf. So he's where we get our mini gene from. So if we breed Mufasa, a Nigerian dwarf, to a full-size La Mancha, we get a mini Mancha. Those are the ones with no ears. I know some of you saw them. They're like, why do their goats have no ears? Well, because La Manchas have really, really little ears. If we breed a Nigerian dwarf to a full-size Toggenburg, which we actually don't do anymore, technically we can because Dolce is a full-size Tog. Then we get mini Togs, or what do you get? La Mancha, no, Toggenburg with Nigeria. Yeah, Tog Pine, I don't know. No, that'd be an Alpine and a Toggenburg. We don't do that. We don't do Alpine Togs together. But if we go, we get the mini Pine, which is a mini Alpine, and that is, these are not official names, by the way. It's not like a Labradoodle, right? Somebody took a Labrador Retriever, right, and a Poodle and bred them. You have to go like 4 generations, I think, of doing the same thing genetically before it can be considered a purebred Labradoodle, because you're at 4th generation now. And then that is when you can start registering that breed and the certain associations. There's a goat association that we're a part of. There's dog, as you all know, like the Purina, or what's the one that does the dogs on the Super Bowl? Is it Purina? No, Purina doesn't do it. AKC. the AKC, they'll register new breeds all the time because people will breed them over the years, and then you'll get purebred, dogs that you've never heard of before, like the cockadoo or the labradoodle, or what other ones. You put them in the comments below, the interesting dog breeds that weren't around 20 years ago. They stink. So they eat less hay this time of year, these guys. Because really all they want to do is make babies. So they kind of ignore a lot of the hay sometimes. We do have 2 girls there, at least one that was in heat yesterday. You can see her right here at the fence line flagging her tail a lot. She's not flagging for flies. She's flagging. Where'd she go? Right there. These 2 are flagging because they're frisky. They're ready. Frisky flagging. And that's right there our boy, but he's weathered / neutered, and he basically is showing us that these 2 are in heat by spending so much time with them. He's our heat detector. And then most of these boys over here are intact and ready to be bred. These 2 over here are Alpines, and then this guy way back here is a La Mancha, and then this one is our Nigerian dwarf. So that's 3 purebred breeds, 1, 2, 3, that we can breed out. And some people bring their goats here to breed with our goats because they don't keep boys. Hi, ladies. I think she's still working on that dog phone call, so we'll just let them together, the babies and the moms. That one's in heat too. That's either little Paris or London, and she's not old enough to be bred. He won't hurt her. He'll push her around a lot, but they're too young to be bred. We don't breed until year 2. Some breeders will breed year 1, but we don't. We go, because think about it, she's only like 7 months old. She was born in March. That's too early for her to deal with him. Look at how big he is. And actually go through the process of having a baby in 150 days. I actually misspoke on Daniel's video. I said 160 days. It's actually 150. But who's counting, right? I know, Winston. It's so crazy with all these girls. Okay, what's next? Mom was raking. She raked under here. We got to push the hay down. We got to pull the hay down to fill all these holes. Just makes it easier for them to get to it. There. Actually, I might try to get some hay from a different hay provider next week. I have something I need to do in that area, so I'm already driving up there, and they have some of the best hay. So I might just get some from them. I might do that, huh? This is either Otis or Oakley. Let's see. This is Oakley. Yeah. Okay, let me have the buckets. Let me have the bucket. Well, the trough, really. You don't need to be so loud. You really don't. Can you guys stay there while I rake? Hey, don't knock it over, goat. Don't do it. Hi. So this is actually called the deep litter method, meaning all this hay stays in here. We take all this relatively clean hay and we throw it back on top, which makes this pile a little bit of poop, a little bit of hay, and it actually turns it into one big heated blanket because it's a compost pile basically. Yep, it's one big compost pile and it's nice and warm for them. And then in about a month, in November, we'll clean it all out one last time for the winter. We'll get that done probably in a couple weeks. Look at them, still trying to eat. And they're almost 7-8 months old. All right, are you guys good? You guys are all good. Yep. They're good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go stop inside and unmute the camera. As you see, we're live 24 hours a day on some of these cams, and we can watch from in here so we could actually talk to you guys sometimes. So I'm going to run inside and remove the words that say muted so we could speak freely. That allows Liz and I to, talk about the schedule for the day. Did we pay the bills? What are we doing? What are you making? Are you manufacturing anything? Who's doing what? It's the private conversations. And then we unmute, and we turn that practice into normal now because it just helps us. Because when that thing's live 24 hours a day and you can't talk, it gets a little weird. So I'm gonna go unmute that so you guys can now listen to the goats all day, hang out with them. And if we stop in the barn during the day, it'll be live. You'll have audio, all that. And then we'll go finish up this video. For all my nerds out there, if I've got any, especially any new ones that have jumped over from Arm's family, this is how we control it. It's actually a software called OBS. And see how it says mute up there? We're gonna just click that eyeball, turn that off. We're gonna click that red button, turn audio back on. There you go. And let's see if the live sub counter is still working. Oh, we got a couple. It's not actually live. I gotta come in here and refresh it sometimes. So we picked up more. Hello, guys. Mila, this video's not about you, okay? Oh, can you stop? Stop, you got babies in your belly, possibly. Stop jumping, you're gonna shake the babies. And you, relax over there. Yeah, and Piper, I hear you in the background. That's enough. All right, so now we're heading over to House of Pie, which is that barn way over there. Or for some people call it Hope, House of Pie. And by the way, that's not pie like apple pie. It's pi like the math measurement, 3.14, because the goat in there named Pi was born on March 14th, and our daughter really wanted us to keep Pi when we had no room to keep Pi because he was a neutered boy or weathered boy, and at that time we weren't keeping weathered boys in the big barn. Winston's a special character, so he got to stay for a different reason. So we built this barn, and YouTube, the village, kind of jumped in and said, you guys need a new barn. And they did some big fundraiser kind of behind our back. We didn't even really know it at the time. And then next thing you know, we built a whole new barn because YouTube helped us out. So this is House of Pie. This is where it's either neutered boys, retired girls that don't have babies anymore, right? They're retired. They live here forever. We don't just sell them or get rid of them when they're not producing. They stay. If Liz decides to keep a goat, that goat stays here forever. So that's what this barn is. And then there might be a baby or two in here that could come back and have babies, but normally we're actually changing up that practice. Babies are not coming over here to grow out, just like we said a little while ago. They got to get to 2 years old before they can become breedable, and we don't want to put our most sensitive babies, it was actually a bad idea. We don't want to put our most sensitive, like you're young, you're only a year old, go live with the oldest goats on the farm, which are probably getting up there in age, and maybe not as healthy. They're running for food that I haven't put out yet. That's Charlotte, that's Greta, that's Rainy. Help me out, Gianna, I think? I don't know. I don't remember. That's Lucy, one of the first original 4. Her and Charlotte are the only 2 left from the original 4. We're gonna go get their food now and dump it in the trough. It's right here. So if you've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, most of this video, actually all of this video, is not edited at all. We keep it very raw, very real around here. I do sometimes get crazy and edit a lot, which actually later today, is my editing day for the road trip. The Arms family road trip will get edited later today, possibly, but that's gonna turn into like 4 videos over time. Okay, girl, hang on, I gotta fix your trough. You broke it. Come on, let's get it back on the fence. There's your little there. You guys are so silly. I actually have 4 troughs, but they knocked over that one too. There we go. Now that's fixed. I'm going to throw some hay while you watch them eat. Okay, you done? You're making a lot of noise. Oh, you want to kiss the people that watch? Okay, good job. So like we said earlier, I don't know if you heard it, the goats are born here, raised here, milked here. The lotion, soap, everything is made here and then shipped out. 10 acres, all here. And when the goats are done producing milk and breeding, they move to House of Pie, and then they retire here, and then they pass away here. And then we actually work with a company and we cremate them all, and Liz has them. So they're here forever, eternally. They're here forever. So that's it. That's all I got for this video. I'm gonna go talk to Liz. She's got some dog news, so we're gonna catch up on that, see what's going on there, and we will see you guys again tomorrow, because there's about 18 more days to hit that 1,000 videos in a row. Goodbye.